Learn English from Mozart, the genius of harmony. Today we talk about Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. He was a musical prodigy. He was a composer. He was a virtuoso. He was a man who heard melodies in his dreams and turned them into masterpieces. Mozart was born in Austria in 1756. While other children were learning to play with toys, Mozart was learning to play the keyboard and the violin. At age 5, he was already composing music. By age 6, he was performing for kings and queens across Europe. He didn't just play music, he understood the language of sounds. But being a genius was not always easy. Mozart lived in a world where musicians were often treated like servants. They were told what to write, they were told when to play. But Mozart had a spirit that could not be contained. He wanted freedom. He wanted to create music that came from his heart, not from an order. He moved to Vienna, the city of music. He worked day and night. He wrote symphonies, operas, and concertos. It is said that he could write down an entire piece of music in his head before he even touched a piece of paper. His music was not just beautiful, it was perfect. Every note had a purpose. Every melody told a story. Mozart believed that music, even in situations of the greatest horror, should never be painful to the ear. He wanted to find harmony in everything. He experienced great success, but also great struggle. He often had no money. He faced jealousy from other composers, but he never stopped creating. In his short life of only 35 years, he wrote over 600 works. He taught us that true talent requires discipline. He taught us that joy can be found even in difficult times. His music is universal. It doesn't matter what language you speak. When you hear a Mozart melody, you feel the emotion. You feel the light. Expanded vocabulary and examples session. Prodigy, a young person with exceptional qualities or abilities. Mozart was a child prodigy who began composing at age 5. Composer, a person who writes music. A great composer can turn a simple feeling into a beautiful symphony. Virtuoso, a person highly skilled in music or another artistic pursuit. He was a piano virtuoso who amazed audiences all over Europe. Masterpiece, a work of outstanding artistry, skill, or workmanship. The Marriage of Figaro is considered a masterpiece of opera. Harmony, the combination of simultaneously sounded musical notes to produce chords. His music is famous for its perfect balance and harmony. Symphony, an elaborate musical composition for a full orchestra. Mozart wrote his first symphony when he was only 8 years old. Discipline, the practice of training people to obey rules or a code of behavior. Even a genius needs discipline to finish a long and difficult project. Universal, relating to or done by all people or things in the world, music is a universal language that everyone can understand. Melody, a sequence of musical notes that is musically satisfying. A simple melody can stay in your mind for an entire day. Inspiration, the process of being mentally stimulated to do or feel something creative. Mozart found inspiration in nature, in people, and in his own dreams. Self-check and reflection question. 1. Which word describes a young person with amazing natural talent? A. Composer. B. Prodigy. C. Harmony. D. Discipline. Question 2. What do we call a musical work created for a full orchestra? A. Melody. B. Virtuoso. C. Symphony. D. Masterpiece. The answers are 1. B. Prodigy and 2. C. Symphony. Wait. Think about your own melody. We all have a unique talent inside of us. Maybe it is speaking, writing, or helping others, but like Mozart, we must practice. We must have the courage to be free. Mozart teaches us that life is short, but art is long. He teaches us that even if we face challenges, we can still create something beautiful. We can still find our own harmony. As you learn English, listen to the music of the language. Listen to the rhythm of the words. Listen to the melody of the sentences. Don't just learn the rules. Feel the expression. English is a tool that allows you to share your masterpiece with the world. It connects you to the history of human creativity. You are the composer of your own life story. If you enjoyed learning with us today, don't forget to subscribe and follow this channel. This is BetterMe English. We believe that inside you, there is a genius waiting to be found. Let's keep growing together. Stay bold, stay harmonious, and keep creating your best self every day. See you in the next episode.